Hey everybody, Purple Sabbath here. Thanks for clicking on the video. It's been a while since I've actually made any new content. My apologies for that. I did do a Beatles video last year on the Beatles in Mono CD box set. So it's not unprecedented for me to do Beatles content. So I just wanted to go ahead and post a quick review of this. I just picked this up today at Target. And I did keep the hype stickers here. The Beatles are coming. Replica of the original original mono US release. Analog cut from the original master tapes on 180 gram audiophile color vinyl. It includes an insert featuring in-depth essay on the history of the album. So that's pretty cool. So here it is, and it looks pretty good. They've done a decent job of replicating it. I gotta say though, the translucent blue doesn't come through very well on the camera, but it is there. And here's the back with all the original notes here, and I like that they have not added any like barcodes. They put the barcode on the hype sticker. It's a good way of getting around that problem, because when you add hype stickers, when you add a barcode to an album that never had it, that causes problems. The cover is glossy, which I'm not really sure how to feel about, because the original album was not glossy in the US. The UK, you know, with the Beatles, that was glossy, but this was not. So that's a little odd. They chose to do that, but it does still look very nice. This is really hard to do with one hand. Apologies. Sorry. I was too lazy to set up my camera and tripod and everything. There's a label. We'll get back to that. This is actually... I forgot to show you this one. It's a 60th anniversary on opaque blue vinyl. So it's a Target exclusive. Now, you can still get this album elsewhere. It just won't be blue. It'll be black. It'll be a standard black vinyl release. And they have also done a re-release of a bunch of other US albums. They decided to release all the ones that came out in 1964. Just for the 60th anniversary. I'm assuming next year they'll do another wave. Well, they'll do the ones from like 65. But they did include a reproduction of the original... inner sleeve, which is really nice. I especially like this here because this is actually really good for people to see. It is better to replace your needle than your record collection. Yeah, they put those there as a warning because people didn't really pay attention to their needles most of the time. So like the condition they were in. So it's good to remind people once in a while. Alright, here is the booklet. And it has a photo of what appears to be the tape box for the master tape. And they put this sticker down here that says digitally archived 32-bit 192 kilohertz. Now, they did not use the digital archive as the source for this vinyl. They did use all analog. So they went back to the master tape to cut this record, which is pretty cool. America Meets the Beatles, and it goes into that. I have already read this. There's really not any information in here that I didn't already know, honestly, though. I already knew all this stuff. There's an advertisement from back in the day. And on the back here, it's got the track listing and everything. Some notes. So it has some mastering notes. It says the album was cut for vinyl from the original master tapes using a completely analog signal path and with constant reference to the first generation pressings of the original albums. It was made using a Studer A80 master recorder with analog preview and program paths and a Newman VMS 70 cutting lathe, originally installed in Capitol Studios in 1971. So that cutting lathe is a whole other beast compared to what they were using in the 60s. But yeah, it's going to sound a lot better than an original pressing, is the point they're making. Let me just go ahead and show you the vinyl real quick now. Now there it is. Kind of can't be too graceful right now because I'm just using one hand. But there it is. It's like an opaque blue. Let's switch hands real quick. I'm right-handed. Yeah, let me try and see if I can hold this up to the light. It's not really coming through. But yeah, it's nice. It does look nice. It has if you hold it up to the light, it does have like a pattern on it. I'm guessing the blue is because of the blue tent on the cover. I guess that would be my assumption as to why they chose to do it that way. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Gonna have a hard time putting this back in the sleeve. I'm just going to sit it on there. So thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, actually, before I go, let me just comment on the sound quality. It actually does sound pretty good. The Beatles' American albums are kind of known for having like a bunch of extra reverb added to them. And since they're, several generations away from the actual UK master tapes, I'd always heard it said that they just don't sound as good, but I was pleasantly surprised. I thought this sounded pretty good. So definitely, I would say it's worth picking up. It's a nice thing to have in your collection. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.